The stories of Vikram Bhetal. Chandragupta Aditya. Long, long ago, Chandragupta Aditya ruled the kingdom of Ujjaini. He was also known as Chandravarma Aditya. In that kingdom, there lived Chitrarekha, who was born in a family of prostitution. Chitrarekha possessed a good character. The mother of Chitrarekha wanted to offer her daughter to a king or a rich man. Knowing the beauty of Chitrarekha, princes and rich people wanted Chitrarekha to be their dancer. Her mother, Madanrekha, wanted to make money with her daughter, but Chitrarekha determined to become a housewife. One day, a Brahmin who was on his way slept in front of her house. Due to lack of sleep for many days, he was in sound sleep. Though it was dawn, the young man was lying there only. In the morning, the servants who came to clean the streets informed it to Madanrekha. Then she came out with her daughter Chitrarekha. Chitrarekha had fallen in love with him at the first sight. So her mother asked her servants to bring him into their bedroom. Chitrarekha was sitting by his side. After some time, the young man had opened his eyes and asked, "Who are you? How did I come to this bed? I am highly grateful to you for your kindness." Then Chitrarekha replied, "We have brought you to this room as you were in sound sleep. I am looking after you for the last 5 hours. My name is Chitrarekha. I belong to a family of prostitutes. Now tell me, who are you? From which village you had come? On what purpose you came here?" Then the Brahmin said, "My name is Vidyasagar. I was in a Brahmin family. You find Vidya in my name only, but I am not a Pandit. So my parents, brothers, relatives, and friends used to mock at me all the time. They treated me just like a blade of dry grass. I could not live with them. Hence, I left my house without informing to anyone. I want to become a Pandit. I went to so many masters, but my ambition was not fulfilled. Afterwards, with the help of a ghost, I learned so many things. Now I am a Pandit. The person who taught me knowledge was not a ghost. Because of a curse, he became a ghost. In fact, he was a fairy. Later, he appeared in his original form, blessed me, and made me perfect Pandit. By taking leave from him, I am returning home. As I was too tired, I slept on the platform in front of your house." On hearing his words, both the mother and the daughter were very happy. Chitrarekha expressed her desire of marrying him. Her mother also supported it. Then the young man said, "Chitrarekha, I am a Brahmin. You belong to a family of prostitutes. Though your character is good, my mind is not permitting me to marry you. If you are a Brahmin lady, I would have married you without any hesitation. But you helped me a lot. How can I repay it to you? Ask me for anything except marrying you. I will do that and get relieved from the debt." Chitrarekha did not agree with his words. Hence, she said, "If you don't marry me, I will die. I can't live without you." Madanrekha thought that her daughter would definitely die if he denies her. So she rushed to the king and explained the position and asked him to solve the problem. Unexpectedly, there was a call for Vidyasagar. The king was surprised to see his beauty. He said, "See, Vidyasagar, I don't think that it is necessary for me to teach all these things. Even then, I will tell you. She had served you day and night. If you deny her, she will die. So, you please accept her as your wife." Then Vidyasagar said, "Your Majesty, this is against the fundamental principles of a Brahmin. She is not a Brahmin lady to accept." The king consulted his court pandit and decided to get his daughter married. Then his daughter said, "Vidyasagar, you marry a Brahmin lady first. For that you can marry the daughter of my court pandit and then marry my daughter. Later you accept Chitrarekha as your wife. I don't think it is a violation of your Brahmin principles." So Vidyasagar could not deny the king. Like that, he married all the 4 women, including the daughter of a businessman, and was living happily. After some time, he was blessed with 4 sons. Varuchi, Vikramarka, Bhatti, and Bhartrhari. The children grew up. They were educated in all respects. Chandragupta Aditya, being old, entrusted his kingdom to his son-in-law and went into the forest to become an ascetic. Vidyasagar did not ascend onto the throne. He gave it to his son Vikramarka. So Vikramarka became the king and Varuchi became the Pandit, Bhatti became a minister and Bhartrhari became the head of the soldiers. He wrote many slokas after the death of his wife and became famous in the country. One day, a sage visited Vikram and said that he wanted to perform a yajna for the welfare of the country. He said that he would perform the yajna at a remote place and sought the help of Vikram. It was a place filled with demons and devils. Vikram accepted the proposal of the sage and entrusted the kingdom to his brother Bhatti and went along with the sage. On their way, they visited Kali's temple. Vikram prayed to the goddess. In the temple, the sage said to Vikram, Vikram, 2 miles away from here, there is a big peepal tree. It is filled with so many ghosts. Betal is the leader. He is hanged on the tree in the form of corpse. You please go and bring Betal over here. He is very much needed to our yajna. Yes, suggested by the sage, Vikram went to the tree. There he was hanged to the tree in the form of corpse. The king went there bravely. He reached the tree. There he had to fight with many ghosts. The ghosts cried out loudly, but the king was not shaken. The ghosts played so many tricks against the king. Vikramarka defeated the ghosts and climbed the tree. Later, he took the corpse from the tree and began to walk towards the house of sage. Behatal was very much pleased to see the king. He said, "O king, we have to talk at least 2 kilometers from here. I will tell you a story. You get me revolved from a doubt. If you don't know the answer, it is no problem. But if you don't give a reply, though you know it, your head will be broken into 1,000 pieces. This is a fact." Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. The stories of Vikram Betal. The visit of the monk Shantashila to Vikramaditya's kingdom. A king by name Vikramaditya was ruling Ujjaini. Bhatti was his minister. One day, Shantashila, a monk, came to the court of Vikramaditya. He visited the king and presented a pomegranate to him. The king did not eat it. He ordered his soldiers to preserve it. Shantashila used to visit the king regularly. Whenever he visited, he brought the fruit, but the king never ate them. He used to leave them in the court hall itself. The soldiers preserved them in the palace. One day, as usual, the monk came to the court, presented a fruit, and went away. The king gave it to his son. When he tried to eat the fruit, some precious stones had fallen from it. The king was astonished and ordered his soldiers to get all the other fruits which were preserved. Then he ordered them to break those fruits. They found so many precious stones in them. The king and other ministers were puzzled. The next day, Shantashila came to the court and presented him another fruit. Then Vikramarka said, "You are blessing me with a fruit regularly. Is there any reason for that? If you want any help from me, you please ask for it without any hesitation." Then Shantashila said, "O king, I wanted to perform a yajna. It should be done in the burial ground. I have fixed it on the midnight of Dwadasi. You please come alone and help me in the completion of my yajna." Vikramaditya agreed for that. So the king went to the burial ground in the midnight of Dwadasi. He stood in front of the monk with a sword in his hand, and the monk was involved in the yajna. He saw the king and said, "Vikrama, you came at the right time. There is a peepal tree just 2 kilometers away from here. Many ghosts live in it. Betal is their leader. He is hanging on the tree as a corpse. You go and cut hold of the corpse and bring it to me. But while bringing the corpse, you should not talk to anybody." The king agreed and went near the tree with a lighted stick in his hand. There he found the corpse hanging to the tree. The king was not frightened. He climbed the tree and took the corpse from it. As soon as he got down from the tree, the corpse laughed and disappeared from his shoulders and appeared on the tree. Once again, the king climbed the tree and took the corpse and covered it in a big cloth. Then he tied it onto his back. Later, he got down from the tree. Bethal believed that he would be freed from the curse. Vikrama was walking towards the burial ground. At that time, Bethal said, "O king, I will tell you a story. Listen to it." The king did not reply. Did you like the story? Please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. The stories of Vikram Bethal. The story of Sadananda. Long, long ago, Chandrakut city was ruled by Veervarma. His wife's name was Manimala. They went to a town to attend a marriage. After completion of the formalities, Veervarma and Manimala were returned to their town. The chariot reached a forest at midnight. If they crossed the forest, they could reach the town. They wanted to stay there for that night. They further decided to continue their journey in the early hours of the next day. So, they stopped their chariot under a peepal tree. The soldier slept just away from the tree. The couple slept under the tree. There was a ghost on the tree. He saw the couple sleeping under the tree. She said, "Hey, abstinent fellow, how dare you are to sleep under the tree with your wife? See, I will kill both of you." The couple frightened and said, "Sir, we don't know that this is your place. Please forgive us. We will proceed on journey in the early hours of tomorrow morning." Then the ghost said, "I don't know whether you did it knowingly or unknowingly. You have spoiled the holy place. So you have to pay me the price. You have to sacrifice a boy to me. You bring a boy and cut off his head under this tree. The boy should be of 8 years old. If you promise me to do so, I will leave both of you." The couple promised him and left the place early in the morning. They reached their kingdom. Later, the king offered some gold and a village to a Brahmin and got his son. The next day, they brought the boy near the tree. The name of the boy was Sadananda. The king asked the boy to express his final desire. The boy did not reply him, but he looked at the sky and laughed. The ghost saw that and changed its opinion. So he asked the king, "Don't kill the boy. You go to your town and live happily." Bethal asked, "Oh, king, you have listened to the story? Now you tell me." Why the boy laughed. Then Vikramarka replied, "Bethal, the boy laughed because he thought that everybody should die at some time. Then why these people have got that much affection towards their bodies? Hence the boy laughed at the foolishness of the people." As Vikramarka gave that reply, Bethal left him and went on the tree. Vikramarka was not disappointed. He went again to the tree and tried to take Bethal on his shoulder. Do you like the story? Please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.